Despite the current situation in the cryptocurrency world, everyone still deserves to be financially stable. Investors are in search of a means of maintaining their wealth and even accumulating more. Robert Kiyosaki has just revealed that buying 1,000 Cardano ADA will usher you into the world of the 1% richest. Is this a mere statement? This statement was made by a financial guru, so does he have enough proof to validate this? Well, be sure to watch this video to the end to find out. The 1% richest. They are known as gainers. Reports revealed that a little more than 1% of the adults in the US are worth at least $1 million. According to a 2021 Rough report by Credit Suisse, there are 21,951,000 millionaires in the US. Many people perceive being wealthy as possessing nice houses and a pleasure yacht. But the kind of money that the richest 1% of the world households have has suspended this concept. This segment of the population owns large portions of major corporations, multi-billion-dollar investment funds, islands in the Caribbean, and even rocket ships taking them into outer space. The average net worth of 1% of the global population's household has faced remarkable growth over the past 2 decades. It now towers higher above the net worth of the average citizen than ever before. The widening gaps in wealth and income stem from a variety of factors, including the wealthiest increased dominance of public and private equity and tax breaks. The minimum net worth of the top 1% is roughly $11.1 million. According to the Economic Policy Institute, gaining entry into the top 1% club requires an average annual income of $823,760. That is a far cry from the annual income of $40,000 reported by the Act's taxpayer. Those who want to become part of the 0.01% would need to live in a household making an average of $2.9 million annually. Although the media and politicians have largely portrayed this group as greedy, uncaring Wall Street, demographics analysis reveal a very different picture. The wealthiest 1% are spread across many industries and come from many backgrounds. They include medical professionals, entrepreneurs, and executives, as well as those that inherited wealth. There's been a lot of criticism of the world's ultra-rich, especially those living in the United States. They have been accused of hoarding wealth, lobbying for tax breaks, and not contributing their fair share in taxes. In response to the criticism, the politicians are calling for more taxes on the wealthy. Nevertheless, wealth is good, and enthusiasts like Robert Kiyosaki have exposed the fact that Cardano will take you to the 1% richest. Robert Kiyosaki is an American businessman and author. He is the founder of the Rich Global LLC and the Rich Dad Company, a private financial education company that provides finance and business education to people through books and videos. Kiyosaki's best-selling book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, advocates the importance of the financial literacy, financial independence, and building wealth through investing in assets, real estate investing, starting and owning businesses, as well as increasing one's financial intelligence. When I want a bigger house, I first buy assets that will generate the cash flow to pay for the house. This is one of the excerpts from his book, openly revealing his desire to educate people on the importance of buying assets, not liabilities. Don't be too quick to forget that Cardano is a digital asset that has great qualities. Generally, Kiyosaki holds real estate for less than 7 years. Start minding your own business, keep your daytime job, but start buying real assets, not liabilities. When Kiyosaki says mind your own business, it means that you should start building and keeping your asset column string. Once a dollar goes into it, never let it come out. Earlier this year, the financial guru had warned about the trend of the US dollar, which he claimed was going to implode, suggesting various ways out. According to him, one solution to an eventual debacle of the world's main trading currency could be to differentiate one's portfolio by holding gold, silver, and a mix of cryptocurrencies, which he identifies as Bitcoin, Solana, and Cardano. Kiyosaki's position is not against cryptocurrencies, but on the contrary, he considers them as assets to be harnessed and bet on in the long run. What he warns against is wrong vision. They are a good investment that should be kept in the portfolio, but not many will survive, so one must be very careful and bet on the most solid ones. On the other hand, the entrepreneur's view on the US dollar and central banks is quite bad, as they are destined to implode, thus pave the way for new digital currency and a system in which a few cryptocurrencies will coexist and support the world economy. Robert Kiyosaki has predicted that the price of Bitcoin will hit 1.2 million within 5 years. He extends this to other cryptocurrencies as well. If Kiyosaki's prediction is accurate, an investment of $60,000 in Bitcoin today will pay for a nice $1 million house in 2026. But could he be wrong? Many well-known individuals are on the record claiming that the government will step in to ban Bitcoin or severely regulate it. These critics include the billionaire hedge fund manager Ray Dalio. Unfortunately, as much sense as Kiyosaki makes about holding on to Bitcoin and spending the fake greenback, his assertion that Janet Yellen and Joe Biden are communists suggests his thought process leaves a lot to be desired. Dalio has recently argued that, just as Washington outlawed gold in the 1930s, it is likely to forbid the use of Bitcoin. The Securities and Exchange Commissioner Hester Peirce recently stated that she doesn't feel the cryptocurrency can be banned, and further said that it would be foolish for the government to do so. While Ray Dalio argues that Bitcoin is not a very good way to store value, let's assume that it is. However, the cryptocurrency's biggest weakness is that it cannot be used for anything other than trading, investing, and purchasing. Some investors may decide that other cryptocurrencies such as Cardano and Ethereum store value and are more valuable than Bitcoin, making them more attractive in the long run. However, if you want to be part of something bigger, I couldn't think of a better choice than Cardano, Ray Dalio has said. Being part of something bigger is one of the main points Robert Kiyosaki established in his book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Cardano stands out as a worthy option. Cardano looks like a major player when it comes to decentralized finance. Ethereum is clearly in the same boat. Cardano will continue to be a desirable option to Bitcoin in the years ahead. If it ends up becoming as popular as Bitcoin for storing value, life could get pretty tough for Bitcoin holders. Since its launch in 2017, Cardano has built a loyal system of followers, thanks to a strong team behind it and a variety of ways it could be used. It is a eco-friendly crypto, which has become more important due to the growing awareness of Bitcoin's environmental impact. So far, we haven't quite seen Cardano explode in price like other cryptocurrencies, but it has been on the rise. To see what kind of results it has delivered in the past, let's look at a $1,000 investment in Cardano a few years ago would be worth now. A few years ago, Cardano had a price of 10 cents. If you had invested $1,000 at that point, you would have gotten 10,000 ADA. Currently, Cardano's price is low, but buying a $1,000 Cardano ADA is worth the investment. This is due to the outstanding predictions for the years to come. The fact that the return can change so much in a matter of weeks or months is a perfect example of how volatile the cryptocurrency investment could be. But it's not just Cardano's current price that makes it exciting to investors, it's what Cardano can do in the future. Cardano is often referred to as a green cryptocurrency, and its energy usage is far lower than its competitors. Charles Hoskinson has said that Cardano uses about 6 gigawatt hours of energy per year. It is estimated that Bitcoin uses about 130 terawatt hours per year, and Ethereum uses about 50 terawatt hours per year. The aim of Cardano is for it to be used to solve real-world problems. One way it accomplishes that is through smart contracts, or contracts that execute automatically when the conditions are met. There is no shortage of reasons to like Cardano. It has the capability of taking you to the point of the 1% richest, if only you trust in its long-term prospects. The founder is well respected by other crypto enthusiasts, including Robert Kiyosaki. Just to reiterate, the minimum amount of net worth to be considered in the top 1% richest is $11.1 million, and gaining entry requires an average annual income of $823,763. Cardano is putting efforts to ensure this, so buying 1,000 Cardano ADA now is not a wrong move. But what are your thoughts about this? Let us know in the comment section below. And of course, be sure you click on the subscribe and bell buttons.